reaction, former FBI agent and retired Navy SEAL Jonathan Gilliam. Jonathan, thanks for coming back with us here. Based on what you heard, your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I want other law enforcement executives and mayors to take note of the three or four press conferences that this community has had with this shooting, because everything that they have done is wrong. And that police chief put so much emotion and so many personal opinions into his brief that the things that he says that are important are completely lost. He needs to stick to the facts. He needs to keep his opinions out of it. The mayor needs to stick to the facts about what's happening. She's a mayor, so she's going to give a little bit more of opinion. In fact, she gave the best fact out of all of them, which is try not to circulate things on social media that you do not know is true, because if that is the case, they can cause, as we've seen with the drones, community panic, and they can cause people to be vilified for things that they may not have done. And I think this is a very important detail that we're seeing here today and yesterday with these individuals, these authorities. And they're not talking about what they're going to do to keep everybody safe. They're talking about love and inspiration and hugging everybody. They're not talking about specifically, keep an eye out. Look for what's going on. If you see anything, tell us what you've seen over the past couple of months. We're not going to have school because we want people to have time to heal, but also we need to secure this and figure out how we prevent this from happening from now on. Just saying that you're going to keep everybody safe, that doesn't really do anything. And I'm not, this is just, I know this is a tragedy because of the two people that were killed, and the shooter herself is a tragedy, and the people that were shot. But we have to look at these things from a professional standpoint. If you want to prevent school shootings, get metal detectors. But these types of briefs are horrible.
We're also going to bring in retired U.S. Marshal Art Roderick into the conversation. Art, your take off that press conference we just heard from.
Well, I kind of look at the investigative side of the whole thing. I agree with Jonathan on a lot of what he said regarding the press conference. I think we got to remember this is a small community, not quite used to stuff like this, a fairly small law enforcement agency. But I think that they've done a fantastic job in the fact that their response was like 3 minutes out. But really, it's not about the law enforcement response. It really is about prevention and mitigation of these types of incidences. And that's what they've got to start looking at now. Okay, do we need to harden this particular facility? And to the other aspect on the investigative side, it would be very odd to me that a 15-year-old girl would not be sharing some information with some of her friends or some of her family regarding this particular incident. And, if there is a manifesto out there, I'm sure law enforcement will find it. But it would be very surprising to me if she didn't have some communication about this particular incident or some gripe she had against someone prior to this occurring.
Typically, that is the case, and they will continue the investigation in Madison. Jonathan Gilliam, Art Roderick, gentlemen, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay, here's what we're going to do now. Back to the mysterious drones here causing concern across